We need to watch some like 80s, 90s cartoons.
Did you ever
Like
did you ever
like
watch
flashback reviews.
Did you ever watch Muppet Babies?
No, I know of it though.
I used to watch that show every Saturday morning. Muppet Babies.
I mean, one of my favorite themes. I mean, it's of a show, but it's from the movie. Is the Transformers movie? Transformers. Like it's just
More than meets the eye.
it's just such like a '80s rock song.
Heck yeah.
It's a,
Single person synthesizer rock song. The entire movie is one guy with a synthesizer.
That's amazing.
Yeah, it's awesome. The only actual song that's in it is the Dare to Be Stupid.
Because they probably spent all their money on.
I don't know. Weird Al said that they just contacted him and asked him if they could use the song, and he voiced that Transformer that was on that junk planet. Whatever that Transformer
Eric
was.
Idle.
Yeah, Eric. That's right. It was Eric Idle.
But he plays this. He like someone plays this song like on their radio on like their chest.
Well, it's like it was weird because they played it as if it was like a music video. You know, like it was a musical. Yeah. You know, they played the song like a musical would, but it's the only song in the movie.
It's very outside of "You Got the Touch."
Yeah, but that was like part of
the composer.
Well, that was that was just part of the movie, but this was like a song, just in the middle of the movie.
It's like a Naked Gun
for no reason.
Like a Naked Gun where that song plays as he's with Priscilla Presley. Something tells me I'm into something. Something tells me I'm. And like at the end, where he's walking away, it shows the song and who sang it, what movie it was in.
But like when I saw Transformers movie the first time, I was like really confused. Like I love the song because I like Weird Al Yankovic. But then I was like, why is it in the movie?
Why is it in a Transformers movie? Yeah, it doesn't make any sense at all.
Like, is it in the movie because they were able to get it for a low price, or Weird Al just said yes and there was no cost?
And Weird Al was like really popular. But it's still mind-boggling because like the first like 20 to 30 minutes is insanely serious. Like it's like the first 20 or 30 minutes they thought their group, the fans that were 7 when they watched Transformers in '84, and then in '86 like now they're 37. And we're gonna just kill them all off. And then like they just realize that they're all kids still. And they're like, okay, now it's all gonna be fun. And we're gonna have dances. We're gonna have dinosaurs be stupid. And we're gonna have like these crazy songs as we're just beating up really dumb robots. And we're gonna forget that Optimus Prime and your favorite characters just bit the dust and lit up in flames.
Yeah, it's like we need to have something, fun and childish to offset all of the darkness from killing off every character in the first 5 minutes.
It's like, Alfred Hitchcock had a rule of thumb in which I try to use as much as I can whenever I direct. You want to bore the audience as much as possible the first 30 minutes, so when something exciting happens, it feels even more important. And that happens in Psycho with the bathroom scene. That happens in Birds. Every single movie, if you stop at 30 minutes, you're like, holy cow, like one of the most important scenes of this movie and of like this decade is happening. And Alfred Hitchcock just knew how to play that game. Transformers did not do that. They're like, everything interesting happens in the first 30 minutes. We're going to bore you for 60 minutes. And then something happens in the last 10 minutes.
Well, yeah, and it's like, they killed off everybody, and then they're like...
Then they try to, like, advertise everyone as much as possible, like these new characters.
It's like they were doing, like, really quick almost panicky characterization. They're like, oh man, we gotta like.
I'm Hot Rod. I'm Cup. Yeah. I'm Blur. It's like
we killed off everyone. Now we've got to explain who these other people are.
Yeah, and like I showed a friend of mine the Transformers movie who never saw like the '80s show, and I'm like, all right, I just want to show you in terms of historical context what happens when you kill every single character in the first 5 minutes. I showed him, and he's like, that wasn't even a movie because there was no character development or story. Because like I never realized until I watched with someone, it's the first 30 minutes is just robots fighting each other. It's literally what we wanted all the Michael Bay movies to happen in this movie, except for the context of the thing. It's that everyone I like dies. It's like I don't want to watch this story about Hot Rod. I mean, I do still like the movie afterwards, and I love the Unicron sequence. I love when he transforms. That's really awesome.
Well, and Orson Welles. How the heck did you get Orson Welles to voice Omnitron?
How'd you get Leonard Nimoy to you got Leonard Nimoy to play Galvatron, and you got Orson Welles to play Unicron. You got them to play the two bad guys.
Yeah. How did you do that?
I know it's mind-boggling. And then you got Judd Nelson randomly,
and Eric Idle randomly.
Yeah, and Eric Idle. Like it's literally the most like hodgepodge like a group of people. I'm not surprised that like someone like Alec Guinness is not in it. Like someone like, why is he in it?
But going back to Psycho, that what made that sequence so like famous and crazy was the main actress, Curtis, Jamie Lee Curtis's mom.
I did not realize that was her mom.
Yeah, that's her mom. That she was a fairly popular actress at the time. Like she was known.
Mm-hmm.
And so she's in the movie. Everybody goes to see her. And then she dies. She gets killed in 30 minutes. And then everyone's like, well, what's the rest of the movie? Like, what the... And then you introduce Bates. And the movie is about him. But when they had the trailers and everything, when they were promoting the movie, they were only promoting her.
Hitchcock, man. Such a master.
Genius.
But what's really irritating is a lot of other people have tried to replicate that effect. Obviously, Scream does it because they're like parodying.
Well, that wasn't... What they did in Scream is what they do with a lot of stories where you've got to you try to grab the audience in the first 10 minutes. You basically have 10 or 15 minutes to grab the audience, and if you don't,
that's why you Alfred Hitchcock the movie. You just know your craft so well. Alfred Hitchcock is like the Babe Ruth of filming. He like calls a shot that it's going to be a masterpiece.
But he went above and beyond. Like he was promoting the movie with her.
Yeah.
You know, she was the main draw.
Mm-hmm.
And so you kill off the main draw. Drew Barrymore in Scream, she wasn't the main draw. All of the promotion was around the other characters. It was more of like
Courtney Cox was really
right.
Was Friends out before or just starting?
Yeah. Friends was out already, but
and then you had David Arquette, obviously.
Right.
And then,
but the whole Drew Barrymore thing, that was more of a surprise, where people are like, "Hey, it's Drew Barrymore," and then she died. But it wasn't where they were only promoting her, and then you're like, "Well, what's the rest of the movie like?"
I will say, Transformers does it yet again. So I guess Transformers the movie pulls a Psycho with killing Optimus Prime off in the first.
Well, I don't know what the promotions were like. I need to check out some of the trailers.
I need to rewatch like the trailer. But like in Transformers Prime, you start off with like Dwayne The Rock Johnson. I'm like, how the hell did they get The Rock? Like this is 2014. Like he's really popular even back then. Like I mean that's only 4 years ago. So I mean he was blowing up and it's insane. And all of a sudden like, he gets captured by the Decepticons and Starscream like stabs a rod right through his heart and then like beheads him. I'm like, I was like, okay, this is the way you start your show. Kill the Rock off. I'm interested. Transformers Pro.
Well, for The Rock, he's all over the place. You know,
Yeah.
He has his own. He has like 3 TV shows.
Yeah, he has Ballers. He has Ballers.
No, he's got a new show where it's like a competition,
Oh,
like
yeah,
a sports show, which he had teamed up with the creators of American Ninja Warrior to do it.
Oh, I did not know that.
But it's not a repeat of American Ninja Warrior.
John Cena has something exactly like that. John Cena is literally trying to be The Rock, and it's kind of funny.
Yeah, but John Cena, I think, is funnier than his comedic timing is pretty darn good. The Rock, I like him, but he is more of a personality.
Yeah, I mean, I think The Rock has more charisma. I will say this. I think Rock is, I don't understand why he's gotten successful so much. Mainly because think of a movie that he's been in where you can say is a really good movie. Like, objectively. Like, a good example is, so I found out, because a friend of mine is friends with The Rock. And he was telling me that he's inspired by Arnold Schwarzenegger, and I'm like, well, that doesn't make any sense because Arnold Schwarzenegger was in a cult class or a classic movie called Terminator in the beginning of his career, and The Rock has done nothing close to that. And then on top of that, Arnold has been in Terminator 2, which is one of the best movies of all time, and he's like he's been in those two. He's been in Predator. He's been in Total Recall, and then like. I mean, those are really good movies, and The Rock, I can't think of one movie where I'm like, it comes close to that.
Well, I haven't seen it yet, but a lot of people really love the new Jumanji movie. And it's still in the top 5.
I don't understand that. I mean, I guess I do because there's bad stuff coming out.
But I did hear, like, the standout in the movie, though, is Jack Black.
It makes sense because in the trailers, gosh, they
say The Rock and Kevin Hart are good, but they're basically just playing themselves. Like the Kevin Hart is the same character he is in every movie, and The Rock is funny, but he's basically The Rock.
Yeah, and then
Jack Black is a teenage girl.
Yeah, which is amazing,
and he does a great job at. Apparently, I need to see the movie now.
Yeah, well, I was going to plan on seeing that movie, and then I found out a theater close to me is playing Shape of Water, and I'm like, I gotta see Shape of Water because that looks phenomenal. And I love seeing Michael Shannon go crazy because he goes crazy in everything.
Well, Michael Shannon does crazy very well.
In
real life, he's such a nice guy.
I know.
He's very soft-spoken.
If I get a chance to hire Michael Shannon, I'm gonna be like, I know this is a shock to you, but you're gonna play a person who starts off normal, who turns out to be crazy. He's like, oh, okay, I guess I could do it. I'm like, you don't understand. You're really good at this. I watched Boardwalk Empire because of you and Steve Buscemi, and the fact that you were actually better at it than Steve Buscemi in that show says something.
Right. I don't know. I would flip the script and cast him in a dramatic role that he's not crazy. Like,
yeah, I mean, yeah.
But I wouldn't make him the protagonist. I would just make him like, a really good kind of side character.
Mm-hmm.
That may work with the protagonist, but he's not really involved in the main story per se. And just give him a really good dramatic role on the side.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because everybody would expect him to be the antagonist at some point. Like they're expecting the twist to be that Michael Shannon is the crazy guy, and it just never happens.
That's what they did in RoboCop. Like everything that everyone expected in that movie, they flipped. Like the woman who plays Lois. She was the main bad guy, I guess, girl in Carrie. And, she's supposed to play, like, the really attractive like girl at the high school. Like, and obviously in RoboCop, they cut her hair. They do a lot of stuff to make her look like a guy on purpose. The guy who plays Dick Jones usually plays a protagonist, and then they made him an antagonist. Like, they did a bunch of stuff like that. And I love when movies flip people's expectations, which is why
she wasn't. Sorry, the girl in the first RoboCop.
Yeah.
You're talking about the girl cop that's his partner?
Yeah, isn't her name? I can't.
That's not the girl in Carrie.
Someone told me not Carrie as in Carrie, like one of the other characters.
Oh, she was in the movie Carrie, but she wasn't Carrie.
Yeah, she's like I think she's like John Travolta's girlfriend or something.
Oh, okay. I was about to say Carrie is Sissy Spacek. I was like, yes, Sissy Spacek wasn't in RoboCop. I was all confused. I'm like,
you didn't know that?
What? That is not Sissy Spacek.
But yeah,
they flipped the script. It was weird watching RoboCop. No, it was weird watching that 70s show.
Oh, with Red Foreman.
Because all I could think of was RoboCop.
Can you fly, Bobby? Yeah, him walking around sniffing coke.
Yeah, like he was such a good bad guy in RoboCop. I had a hard time seeing him as like just the angry father.
Speaking of which, a buddy of mine sent me the script, the original script of RoboCop. Oh my god. The changes that they made were for the better, but how ridiculous it was in the script is amazing. Like, you know the scene where Clarence Boddicker enters the room to talk to Dick Jones and he's like sniffing cocaine or something? So instead, they're like, Clarence Boddicker whips out crack pipe and starts smoking crack, puts the pipe down on Dick Jones's table. I'm like, that would have been very like,
that would be a little too much, yeah. A crack pipe. Like cocaine or coke, you can just, it's very quick, you know. Mm-hmm. It shows he's doing drugs, but it's not, like a crack pipe, that's over the top.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like doing meth or something.
Speaking of scripts, I need to show you this. I have the original pitch package for Batman the Animated Series when they pitched it to Warner Brothers. You can't find it online anymore. It was like 2008. I was like looking at stuff for Batman the Animated Series, and I was like, "What's this?" And it's like World's Finest Online, and I open it, and it's like all the original character designs, how they thought the show was going to be, like how they're going to make it different from '89 Batman. I was like, and so I've always had it. Like, I just have this 100-page PDF. I sound like a complete nerd because I'm like reading through this, like, oh my god, this is awesome.
I have a script for Matrix.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but it's a physical copy and it's a pretty thick book. It's like this big. It's like a good like half an inch wide script of the Matrix.
See, I'm gonna start a new trend where I don't.
And it's autographed.
Oh my gosh, that's awesome.
By the writers, I think.
That's sweet.
I think it was my brother got it for me for my birthday or something one year. Birthday or Christmas, I don't remember. But it was like, I don't know, 8 or 10 years ago that I got it.
That's sweet.
Yeah.
But I'm going to start a trend where instead of reading books or looking at my phone, I'm going to just read old scripts on like the bus or the train or just walking around. Oh, what you reading? Oh, I'm reading Chinatown. The original scripts, version 2, back in 1971.
Yeah, scripts are interesting.
Yeah, especially to see like how much changes in it.
Yeah, because there's a lot that gets changed like on a daily basis.
Yeah. Even that happened with us.
That happens with us every time we film.
Like,
technically we don't have a script. We just end up jibber-jabbering until it's over.
Yeah,
but that's how I do my reviews too. I've heard people, for my longer reviews, people are like, "This is too long. You need to shorten it." Now, my explanation is, I just talk until I'm done. Like I don't keep track of the time.
And that's why when you put it on the podcast format, people don't care. People get upset if it's too short. Like if it's 40 minutes, they're like, "Oh my God, crank that up to 2 hours, man. I just want to hear you talk until I'm done."
Well, I totally understand. I've got the voice of an angel.
All right, maybe we should go on to Young Justice so I don't have to hear you.
All right, let's do Young Justice. All right, this one is misplaced. The title. It's the title. It's not actually misplaced.
No, it's called Secrets, episode 18.
Oh, yeah. I was looking at 19. Ha. Good thing I said something. Otherwise, that would have been awkward.
Did we record that?
Yep.
See, we don't need a script, because look at that. We just, for some reason, we just knew we were going to do that.
All right. Secrets. Okay, cool. You ready?
Yep.
Hey, everybody! Koricon here, and
I'm Matt Kohler.
Quick promotion, everybody. I'm having fun using the Stardust app, which allows you to make up to a 30-second reaction to movies and TV shows, and I'd love to see your reactions and put them in my videos. If you're interested in that, download the Stardust app. I've got a link to it in the description below, and make sure to follow Koricon. And whenever you make a reaction, make sure that you tag Koricon so that I get notified and can see it. Whenever I make a reaction video or a movie review and I see your video, I will take clips from it and put them in my video. If you're a YouTuber, make sure to put your YouTube channel name on your reaction if you want free promotion. And if you're a fan of my channel and just want to be in there, great. So tag me on your reactions. And to be totally transparent and honest with you guys, when you download the Stardust app, the first person that you follow gets credit for the download. So if you want to follow me and give me credit, make sure that you follow me first. If you want to give your favorite YouTuber a credit, make sure that you follow them first. But either way, make sure that you follow me at some point and tag me in your reactions so I can get them in the videos.